What's up, guys? Topher here, and I have some MLB 12 The Show gameplay. I'm playing Road to the Show here. I am a second baseman in the Baltimore Orioles organization. Right now, I'm 19. I'm in AAA, and I think I'm about to hit a triple in this at bat. Oh, Jesus. I probably should have rocked that change up there, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on helping you guys hit in the show. If you guys are having trouble, just give you some tips on how I approach hitting. And as you'll see in this gameplay here, I think I'm pretty sure I hit a triple in this at bat, but yeah, I got a couple games here. I think I I kind of sucked my first three at bats, but this was a pretty nice hit. Yeah, right there, hanging change up that I just blasted there. I thought I hit that out, but it goes off the wall. End up getting a triple and two RBIs, so that was a pretty nice at bat. But uh, I'm not the greatest hitter in the show, but I consider myself pretty good, and I've been playing since probably 2006, so I have a lot of experience with the show and with hitting. So just wanted to help you guys out if you guys were struggling, because I've checked out a lot of forums and stuff, and a lot of guys have been struggling with hitting and batting in the show. So just wanted to kind of go over my approach and how I go about hitting in the show. Um, the number one thing really is whether you're playing, in a season or a franchise mode or online or against a friend or road to the show or whatever it may be. Really, patience is the big thing. I personally I don't walk a lot because I like to hit. Kind of I don't know. It's kind of an odd thing. It's kind of the way I play Call of Duty. Like patient but aggressive at the same time. If I get my pitch to hit and it's the first pitch, I'm gonna take a whack at it. But most of the time, I try and take some pitches, wait for my pitch, and then then crank it or just start raking. That's been my approach. Uh, Lately, I've been really my character's been really struggling. I hit my advancement goals, and I typically sim when I do that because it gets kind of boring if you don't really have any goals to hit. And I simulated about 10 games, and the computer really made me struggle. And I was batting, I want to say maybe a little bit over 400, and the computer freaking dropped my average down to about 370. It looked like, which kind of sucked. And with my character too, he's based off of me, kind of. Nice hit. Yeah, that's nice. Just going right with that pitch and taking it the other way. That's how I typically hit breaking pitches. Ooh, let's see if I make it. Slide. Yeah, all right, nice. So that was another triple. That was pretty nice. Going the opposite field, which I tend to do quite a bit on this game, is have that David Freese approach. Taking the ball the other way, and not trying to pull everything. But my guy, he's not really a power hitter. It kind of looks like because he's kind of big. I'm not a big guy. I'm more of a gap hitter. When I play softball and baseball, and that's basically what my guy is. I'd probably compare him to a Chase Utley type player. Not a whole lot of power, but decent amount of gap power, and gets a lot of doubles and triples and stuff like that. And I have pretty decent speed. I think my speed's like in the 60s right now, and I'm trying to work on that and trying to work on my power too, because I've really not been hitting too many home runs at all when I've been playing these games. About half of them I've hit myself, and the other half have been from simulating. Let's see what I do here. Oh, that's the pitch I struggle with the most right there, is the changeup. In real life and on this game, it looks like a fastball, and then just all of a sudden, just 20 mile an hour slower, and just drops out of the zone. But I got a fastball there, ripped it to right field, and got an RBI again. So that was pretty nice at bat there. And you have to take your time. You can't be too aggressive. I've seen a lot of guys that I've played against be just way too over aggressive and swing at everything. You gotta really wait for your pitch, and if you're a good fastball hitter, hack at those fastballs. If you struggle with the breaking pitches, take them for a while, unless you see it's gonna hang up in the zone, because those are typically the easiest pitches to hit for home runs and doubles and triples. Those hanging breaking pitches, the old saying, they hang 'em, you bang 'em. So look for, I look for the ball like middle away, middle in. I struggle with the balls up there. I tend to chase those high fastballs because they look so good. but they're actually out of the zone. I really don't swing at too many really low pitches at the bottom of the strike zone because I usually just tend to ground out on those type of pitches. So I like the ball middle, and I hit that ball pretty good there. I took some pitches, but I do ground into a double play. I hit that ball pretty good, and I think I got a decent amount of points for that. Yeah, 15. Hit the ball hard. It's not really too much you can do there. Um, but I'm a pretty decent fastball hitter on this game. I love hitting breaking pitches. I love hitting sliders because they just slide over the middle of the plate, the ones that hang. Oof, yeah, like a pitch like that, I usually don't hit too well because I'm usually I like on top of it, and I usually just ground out or ground into a double play, and then I get a freaking hanging changeup and I ground into a double play. So that was pretty frustrating. I guess it was a little bit out in front of that one, but really, guys, the keys to hitting, besides your approach at the plate, is finding the buttons that are most comfortable to you. For me personally, I'm just used to using the left analog stick and the X button to swing, or the square button, or I guess now the O button for a contact swing. That works best for me. Find your best setup that you're most comfortable with. Find a skill level that's good for you. I think veteran or rookie is pretty suitable for all players, but it's just pretty important to get comfortable with the game and get used to seeing pitches and taking pitches. Try and take a realistic approach. Don't be swinging at everything, and try and wait for that fastball or that breaking pitch that's going to hang up, because pitchers aren't perfect and they're going to make mistakes just like we do as hitters and stuff in real life. So be patient, but be aggressive and find your ideal setup. And another thing too, know the pitcher's velocity too, because if they're throwing upper 90s, you're gonna have to be a little bit quicker on hitting the buttons and stuff, than a guy that throws low 80s or something like that. So know the pitchers, know the strike zone, and know your ideal setup. Those are my keys to hitting in MLB 12 the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.